Hi guys, it's Katie here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another speed build. First of all, I want to say sorry for not being uploading very often recently. I'm on my summer holidays from university at the moment and it's been just really good weather. So I didn't really want to be inside filming, so sorry about that, but hopefully I'll be more on it from now on. So today we're going to be building my submission for the eco-friendly build challenge by Ninnster. So thank you for her for coming up with this challenge, and I'll put all of her links in the description so you can check it out. So this is my entry for the prefab modern home category. So basically what a prefab home is a eco-friendly house which is built off-site in like sections so it can just be put together and shipped really easily. So this reduces waste because it's a really efficient factory process. So I think that's really cool, and a lot of the times these prefabricated homes are tiny homes, so I tried to make mine quite small as well. It ended up a bit bigger than I thought it was going to, but I still really like how it turned out. And I also made a massive garden as if the sim that would be living here loved gardening, loved to be self-sufficient. They have like a cabbage patch and stuff in the garden, which you'll see later on. And I think it turned out really cute. So you can see for the outside walls, I've used this paneling to kind of show that it could be easily taken apart and be built in sections, if that makes sense. It's like an IKEA house in the way that it's built in components or sections. Hopefully, I've explained that okay. Sorry if that didn't make much sense, but that's basically what we're doing here. So I kind of wanted it to be quite modern looking, and I did spend a lot of time on the landscaping for this house, which is not something that I'm usually a big fan of doing. I don't think that I'm very good at it. So I really did try my hardest for this one. Um, I thought that these little concrete slabs would be really cute as like a little pathway, and then a little patio area around the side as well, where I now put table and chairs because obviously I did not have room for a dining room inside, as usual. So this is like the little cabbage patch that I was talking about. So maybe the sim is a bit of a gardener, likes to be quite self-sufficient because obviously they're quite eco-friendly. So I thought that would be a really nice touch to have in the garden. I think these are the new debug items that just got unlocked, which are really cool. Ideally, I did want to have solar panels on the roof as well. I thought that would be really cute, but I don't think I have them in my game. So that's a bit of a shame. I'm not sure which pack they come with. But they were one of the other debug items that got unlocked as well. So now here I'm just making a nice little decking at the back. Thought I would make this cute pattern to provide a little bit. I guess it doesn't really provide any shade at all, but I thought it looked cool, so I did that. Yeah, I spent a long time on the garden for this build. I also added in a swing set with another nice little flower patch, which is what I'm doing now. I hardly ever use these like terrain paint tools, so I thought that would be really cool to try and use more of that. I mean, I only used this like one shade of dirt, but whatever. That's more than usual for me, so I'm quite proud of myself. I actually thought that this little swing set area looked really cute. Um, so yeah, I was really happy with how that turned out as well. I also added a flower arrangement table and some more planters, which I thought would suit this house nicely. And yeah, I just imagine the sim being super outdoorsy and into their gardening and stuff. So now, finally moving on to the inside, I went with a more neutral color scheme than normal. I usually like to do quite colorful builds, but I thought I'd stick with like beige and blue for this room, and then I have a bright yellow bedroom for this sim. This is a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, but it does have a double bed, so you can technically have 2 sims in this house. And yeah, I really like how the interior turned out. It's got a lot of plants, a lot of clutter, and I just think it's really cute. I didn't include a TV or a computer or anything like that, and I mostly tried to use the off-the-grid plumbing and kitchen items and stuff. Um, just because, again, I feel like that's more eco-friendly, like less electricity. And I was kind of imagining that the sim who lived here, like I said, would be super outdoorsy, so wouldn't really care for technology and things like that. They'd rather curl up on the sofa with a good book. So yeah, a pretty standard small bathroom. I tried to use pops of blue for this room, and then I didn't like it in the end because I made the walls blue, so it was a bit too much. So I do change out the towel and the rug in a little bit. And in my usual style, we have an open plan kitchen lounge area. So we'll be moving on to the kitchen in just a little sec. And you can see here that I've also added like clutter on that shelf in the bathroom, things to make it look a bit more lived in and homely. And to do those clutter items, I do use the bb.moveObjects cheat, which basically just allows you to move objects more freely. Yeah, so if you do decide to download this house from the gallery, make sure that you turn bb.moveObjects on before you place this house, otherwise loads of objects will just fall and be not where they're supposed to be. Like all of these books that I'm putting on top of the fridge, pretty much all these items in the kitchen are using this to so they're able to place wherever I want without like snapping to the grid. It's a great cheat. I think pretty much all builders use this. Yeah, it's a really good one. So yeah, I changed the bathroom to a bit of a darker blue. I thought that looked nicer. And you can see that I used the log burner oven. I thought that would be cooler. Yeah. And I really love this feature wooden wall. I think it looked really, really cool and quite like cozy. And yeah, I thought that looked really cool. So now I'm just putting like paintings everywhere, a little bit more clutter, some more plants everywhere. Again, sticking to this like light beige color scheme. And yeah, I think it looks really cute. I would actually quite like to live here, apart from I would definitely need a television. I also put a lot more clutter on that console by the door. Yeah, here is me doing that. I think it just looks really cute. It's like the first thing that you see when you walk in. So I thought some photo frames, some books, and stuff to welcome you to the home. And while I was doing this, I actually completely forgot that I had another room to do. So I started putting things all on this wall and completely forgot that there was meant to be a door that goes there to actually get into the other room. So yeah, this sim almost didn't have a bedroom, but that's okay. I realized my mistake and moved it all over here, so that's okay. And yeah, so the bedroom, like I said, is yellow color scheme, which I actually really liked. I think it turned out quite cool. And it's a very weird shaped bedroom, so I had a bit of a hard time fitting stuff in, but I think it turned out quite well. It just ended up being a bed, um, a chest of drawers, and then some plants and stuff. Um, and yeah, it's quite cozy looking. I think this sim is just absolutely flower mad. She's even got flowers on her bed sheets. And of course, I add so much clutter on top of the chest of drawers. Some more plants, some makeup, perfume, everything like that to make it seem like it's an actual house. Clutter is honestly the way to go with builds when you want them to feel homely. Otherwise, everything just kind of looks like a hotel that hasn't been touched, which I don't think is what I was going for this one. You can see outside I put a few more skill building items in the garden as well. There's an easel, the flower arranging table, and the woodworking table. All quite eco-friendly things. Like I felt like this sim might want to build some of her own furniture and stuff like that, so I added in the woodworking table. So yeah, I think that's the interior all done, and now just doing some final touches on the outside. So yeah, just basically some more plants everywhere. And I also added a pool to the right hand side there because I thought there was a bit of a gap. And I know it's a bit weird that you can basically see into their house and into their pool from the pavement, but honestly, they're Sims and they don't care about privacy, so I don't care about their privacy. And that is basically it. So if you would like to download this house, it is on the gallery. My Origin ID is KTMK1, and you can also follow me on Twitter at KTMK1Sims. And I'll put all of those links down in the description as well for you. So thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon in another video. Bye!